Hi there, Virgo. Healing Grasshopper here to do a reading for the second week in September 2025, the 9th through the 15th. We'll see if the Four of Wands is really reversed. Four of Wands is a celebration. Celebration after some kind of effort. If these reversed, none of them. Okay. Celebration of death. Celebration of something that has ended. That has brought you into a new paradigm, into a new chapter of your life. Queen of Swords, yes. What was the effort? Cutting toxicity out of your life, cutting what didn't serve you in your life. It's really brought a transformation. Three of Cups. It's a celebration with others. Hold on now. Loud motorcycles. I hope you don't hear that. So people are so bizarre. People are so desperate for other people and look at them. Like, look at me, I'm on a loud motorcycle. Aren't I cool? No, nobody cares. Fans. In fact, almost everybody is totally annoyed. Sorry, that's my little motorcycle rant. Not a fan. I mean, some of them look nice and everything, but and not all of them are as loud. This is really yours. Fabulous. Wheel of Fortune for you. Okay, so this is clearly about you taking charge in your life, you making a choice for yourself, and following Spirit's lead. You know, the things tend to go really nicely when you follow your gut, you follow your heart. You are really in tune with your intuition. And it's like the tide just moves very nicely. The currents just lead you straight into good fortune. Okay. But here's the other thing. Ooh, the star. Wow, Virgo. Star is a wish granted. So I can't ignore the fact that there are other people here. This two of wands coming out in diagonal with the three of cups is really screaming there are other people. So, yeah, okay. So this could be like a spouse, a boyfriend, girlfriend that you've cut out of your life. I'm not getting like boss. This could even be like maybe a friend, but it feels more like a closer attachment than that. But it really took some effort to rid this person of your life. This is the kind of thing where they live with you or whatever, like we've got shared assets or something, and you really had to make the effort to sort through all of that, which oftentimes, by the way, for a lot of people can be like, people stay in a relationship like that for years just because they don't want to deal with stuff like that. They will be completely miserable. But just the thought of them having to sort through assets and, pay alimony or do all the messy things that you need to do to detach yourself from a relationship, people are just unwilling to do, you know. So they stay in their toxic lives, but that's not you. So you're moving towards a dream here and you feel this current and you are expecting three of wands, expecting a good outcome here. You're confident that something good is coming to you. And sometimes you can, wow, look at all these major arcana. Um, Sometimes you can feel that way when you've come from the bottom, you know? It's like you can't you feel like you can't fall any lower than this. So you have nowhere to go but up. I'm feeling with this three of wands. Like you're expecting something good because everything's been so terrible. Yeah, and now you have peace of mind. This reading, by the way, is not for everyone. Um, this is a departure from. I wouldn't say departure. I was going to say that it's a departure from what I usually read for Virgo, but it's not true. Virgo, you've had a lot of things where you've had things piled on top of you, and you've had to sort through things. Maybe this is one of the things where, as you're sorting through your life, you like, you finally look over at your spouse, like, I think you need to go too, you know? Um, but not everyone. Some of you are still happily married and that kind of thing. So this can be like uh, a friend. There's somebody in your life that you're saying goodbye to. That's a good thing. It triggers a change of seasons. Knight of Cups, moving towards your heart's desire. See? And look at the mirroring of the white horse here. It's like movement towards purity, or like a clean, fresh life chapter. Queen of Cups again. Knight of Cups is moving towards the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is one who respects and cherishes her own heart and desires and keeps it protected. Two of Pentacles, juggling. You are dealing with things. They're in, you know what? I feel like I get these cards for you a lot. Well, you're Virgo. This card is very Virgo. It's like, hold on, let me get a sip of water. Yeah, it's a lot of that's oh yes, and attached to the Queen of Swords. This is a lot of the sorting through your life that I was talking about. See if it's the Magician is you creating your new chapter. It's like you are writing this new chapter. It's not okay. Yeah, I don't get anything difficult from the moon in this reading. It just kind of feels like blank slate because the moon represents uncertainty, right? You don't quite see where you're going, but that's expected when you're entering a new chapter. You know, the new is the unseen. So, yeah, sure, you're going to have the moon, and sure, you're going to feel like, I don't know what's next. That's okay. That can be exciting. That doesn't necessarily need to be a bad thing. Uh, ooh, yeah, the Empress. Reverse? No. Yeah, you see, so after all of this, it's like you feel empowered from the cleaning out of your life that you've done because it's a long time coming. You know, it's something that you kind of contemplated and didn't see your couldn't really bring yourself to do for a while, didn't see yourself doing it. But finally you're like, you know what, that's I deserve better. I'm going to move towards better. And here you are doing it. And you're like, yeah, I did that. Look at me on my good karma ride here in my chariot on my way, even though the chariot didn't come out for you. Oh, yes. The chariot. I'm looking over here. Yeah, in my chariot on my way. The Empress on her chariot. Um, so I see things improving for you. But Virgo, you can be somewhat of a hoarder of tasks, and so can Capricorn. And deja vu, I feel like I talk to you guys about this a lot. Um, that earth signs tend to not want to let go of, I keep saying tasks, but it's the only word that I have right now. Like things in our lives that we're used to attending to. Um, and if this is not a spouse or a boyfriend, girlfriend, and some kind of romantic relationship that's ending, there is something that is ending that you are deliberately eliminating from your life because you know that you'll be better. Your life will be better after you've eliminated it. And it doesn't mean, wait, let's have one more outcome card. Whoops. It doesn't mean that things are going to be perfect because my eyes keep going back to the Two of Pentacles. There are things that you're still handling. And you do have like a breath that you take here. It's like, oh, that's done, you know. But there's still like a grind that you're on. But you've made it easier for yourself. Can I just have one more? At least one more. Oops. I don't think that Justice card was for us. Justice? No. Okay. Yeah. Four of Wands. Double down. Look, you've definitely made things easier for yourself. You will be celebrating. You are going to have a positive outcome. So, those of you who are in a struggle, you just have to be patient, be brave, don't be in a hurry. You know, the Four of Swords absolutely talks about taking a pause, taking it easy, take a breath. You know, although I don't see like the Knight of Swords or anything here, but something is just telling me that you need to be patient. I don't know where I'm getting this. I'm scanning that then reading here, but I don't know. I just hear be patient. And deliver that message to you. Be patient. You have the celebration coming. And if you feel alone, you will not be alone for long because you've got this Three of Cups here. You've got two, Four of Cups. The celebration card, marriage card, banquet card. Doesn't need to be marriage, but some kind of mutual celebration. Okay? So I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys in the comments section. Let me know how this resonates. Um, the comments, by the way, aside from what it does for me in the algorithm, because it really does help, I ask for them because it lifts my spirits. It's tough being a YouTube content creator. The algorithm really beats us up and can be really discouraging. And the one thing that, aside from, my subscriber counts going up, is hearing from you guys, hearing how it resonates, hearing about what's going on with your lives, hearing about um, any questions or suggestions. And just hearing from you, period, makes me feel like I'm not speaking into the void. There is someone benefiting from my readings and watching them, enjoying them. So, if you have something on your mind, don't hold back. Um, Please like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and beyond, and it's been somewhat of a struggle. So, um, it is a very quick gesture, costs you nothing, that really does a lot for my channel and means the world to me. So I thank you in advance. Don't forget to hit the notification bell as well so that you don't miss future videos. If you're really inclined to helping this channel, what would really help too is going to the playlists. I've made some very tidy, convenient playlists for you to watch. We have a Virgo channel for you to watch and several others. So choose a channel, throw it on autoplay, and listen to it as background noise, especially while you sleep too. You haven't thought of, I'm sure, because watch hours mean everything to the growth of a channel. So I thank you in advance if you decide to do that. Um, I'm assuming that this is your sun sign that you're watching. What you might not realize is that your sun, moon, and rising signs are also just as important. If you want to know what those are, you can find out easily and for free online. All you need to do is Google, calculate my blank sign, find out what they are, come back to the Healing Grasshopper channel, listen to or watch the corresponding videos. Um, Shout out to all my viewers, my English speakers, my US, UK, Canada, Australia. I really appreciate you. I see you in my analytics, and it never gets old to see you guys there. Thank you so much. My non-English speakers, I also see in my analytics. So fun to see you there too. It blows me away. Spanish, Portuguese watchers from Brazil. Um, I've got Philippines and India. I had an Indian viewer ask me to dub my videos in Hindi, and while I totally appreciate the request, and I have definitely added it to my goals, um, very expensive. So while it's not possible now, it will be in the future as the channel grows. So I do ask just to stick with the channel, put up with the subtitles, help the channel grow, and we will get there together. Okay? So I will speak to you guys soon. Love, light, and blessings.